With this exact system, I won $48,125. Before I left the casino, $49,000. Here is the deal. You have to come in with a little extra cash. It's a very aggressive system. For those of you who really want to maximize the wins and score, and if you are into gambling to win, there is nothing like this system. You ready? You're going to go in, you're going to start with $32 across. I recommend only doing this on a $5 table. Even if the limits are $500, that's fine. $500 table limit, by the way, it's going to limit how much money we can take away from that game. I recommend trying to find a $5,000 to $5,000 table or a $10,000 to $5,000 table, $10 minimum, because you'll have better luck finding those. If it's a $5 game, you need $500. There's no stop losses, $500 you literally want to set on fire or win enough money to buy a car, which I did with my winnings. I literally went out and bought a convertible. Now, $10 game, you need $1,000. So the idea is you're going to have 18-ish bullets.
Yes. Okay,
based on that bankroll, all right? I would almost not recommend doing this on a $25 table unless you're phenomenally wealthy, because this system gets expensive, but it's a lot of fun. The premise of the system is very basic, okay? You're obviously going to follow the puck. You are going to power press twice before you collect. The way I won my money, the $48,125, we only collected on the color. Watch, let me show you, which is even more aggressive. Okay, so let me show you way number one. Let's say a 9 rolls. It's going to pay $7. You're going to throw in $3. You're going to go to $15. Okay? If the 9 hits again, it's going to pay $21. You're going to go to $36. And now if you get another 9, a third 9, again, very aggressive way to play, you're going to collect, and look, you've paid for your bullet. The 32 across is paid for, and big fat number on 9. Now check this out. Let's take this one step further. If we have a ridiculous amount of aggression and we've got so much money we don't care about it, right? Now that you've collected green, your next goal is you're not going to collect, potentially not going to collect until you collect a blackjack.
Yep.
Now, what I do is I focus on each number as its own thing. So once I collect here on the 9, then I'm going to power press, collect, and get to the new colors. However, what you could do is only collect a new color. By that I mean this. Let's say here's the 9 at 36. You've already collected 2 green. Now the 10 hits. It pays $9. You throw in $1. You go to 15. Don't forget to use Crapsy. Like, this is absolutely why Crapsy exists, to practice these kinds of presses, right? To manually enter your rolls and know what the units to, regardless of what table minimum you start at. Okay, so here we have the 10. Now it's going to pay, let's say 27. We go to 40. Okay. Now watch this. Now this bet's going to pay $80. I would collect this. I would collect this $80 because the 10 has done exactly what I needed it to do. It power pressed it twice. Now I collect. Dennis, however,
I collect by the color.
He's waiting to collect the black one. It's not a black yet, you see? So what he'll do is he'll go to 100 on the 10. And now when this $100 pays 200, boom, now he has a collection. Now watch this. The next color he needs is purple, okay? And now this is exactly what I did. So the person I was with was like a dentist, very aggressive and really wanted to go for it. Now, this 10 hits, right? It hits again, it's going to pay the 200 for the VIG, right? The $5 VIG. But now we go to 300, and guess what? If it hits again, we're going to collect $600, and now we have a purple, okay? Now, the problem is basically what happens if the 6 or 8 hits. You might be waiting a while before you get that purple. It's a ridiculously aggressive system. The real opportunity is if someone gets stuck on a number. The other day, someone rolled 8 4s. You would have made a ridiculous amount of money. You'd have been in the yellows and chocolates. You know what I'm saying? Dennis doesn't share a lot, so anytime he does share, I feel like it's a good day to have.
I feel like it's easier to share with the camera than it is with other human beings.
That makes a lot of sense.
There's 35 for my 32 across.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that, buddy, huh? All right, let's see you, buddy. Let's see you roll. Let's see you roll this one out. 5-5 and no field, a 5. Oh, I didn't give Dennis any short money. I gave him the whole $500 because he may need it. You know what I'm saying? We're out on the
this
5.
is a hyper aggressive strategy.
It really is. It's only for a super aggressive type of gambler. Let's just be honest. 6 easy, a 6 in the mix, and on the 6 and 8.
Need a nickel.
Need a nickel. Now, by the way, all the power presses on there on the Nexus, and again,
CQ Nexus.
you can take advantage. The Nexus, we have the video walkthroughs, and we have it comes with the downloads. 5, a winner. But Crapsy 2 is a great tool to at least. All right, so there's $3 because that's the power press, and the pass line players have won a little money. You're still working your own angle. That's a 10. That's a 10. It's easy. Okay, right on the 10. And there's no regression on this.
Yeah, ever.
On triple lock. 6 easy. Oh, look at you, buddy. 6 easy, right? Now watch this. So it's 21. He's going to give me 3.
So I gave him nickel. That's why he's giving me change.
So I'm going to go.
So bet goes to 42 for anyone
That
who doesn't
goes
know
to 42. Yep, 42 on the 6. So one more 6 now. And the bullet is 7. That would be the 7. Siete el fuera.
But with this strategy, you kind of have to expect it.
Yeah, you half expect it. You don't fully expect it, but you half expect it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because you only need 1 to really make up for all it plus profit.
That's it. Oh, you just want to use Casino Quest dice? That makes sense.
Well, because then they're all different shapes. I don't like them.
That's true. You don't like the different shape. We all come in different shapes, sir. What are you trying to say? 5-5 and no failed. You only like certain kinds of shapes? Is that what
when
you're
it comes
saying?
to my dice, yes.
Okay, when it comes to your dice, but not the. You don't mind any shape in the physical, the human element. It could be any shape.
It depends on what you're trying to qualify.
I'm into certain shapes. Less pears for me. Maybe a strawberry. 6 easy is 6. Imagine that you're shaped like a strawberry. I'm sure there's a few people out there.
Shaped like a strawberry.
I mean, yeah, but some people like that. There's something for everybody. I think the pears is tough. That's a tough sell for David. You know what I'm saying? Not so much. 9 El Niner from Pastor Diener. Now remember, you only need 1 of these to really, just take off.
Get a bullet back, yeah.
Not only a bullet, but just like all of your money and get ahead of the game. You need all 6 easy. You just need 1 Ronnie to come. We call it the Ronnie roll because Ronnie just every time I see him, he comes in with a new hat from the Fremont dude. I mean, how many times has that guy rolled 25 numbers? My God, 5. El Fever, that's a winner on the pass line. By the way, this is like a damn near repeat of your last.
Oh, this is 9.
Oh, you also hit a 9. That's the only. But you hit the 6. You had it up to 42. You had the winner 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've been here before. We've seen this, dude. It's like a little deja vu, dude.
Maybe I'm just locked into these numbers.
That's what it is. That's what a 5 out on the 5. See, last time you came out on a point at 10. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
See,
listen, it wasn't that long ago.
No, but the dementia, the short-term memory is kicking in for me, dude. So that's a good day when I can remember that far back, dude.
Jesus.
I know. Isn't that crazy? 10 easy. We talk about the 10, and look at that. The dice have ears, and there we go. It's a 10. All right, we're not even going to cut out the 9. So this is where you guys got to go to the Nexus, and then go to the strategies. The learn to the strategies link, and then you hit the craps ones, and it'll select it. It has a little selector, and then you'll see it there. 10. That's again easy. Now here's the thing.
This is my brand new color. I would usually collect this.
Yes, because I tell people, listen, when you get this 10 up, this 10's nice. It pays so nice. You only need the second one. And then you're looking good. So I usually collect the 10 to get out a bullet because, you're almost out the bullet because you're in a little bit of money. 6 easy. And, here's the thing. See, David is going to look at his rack and see that my rack is kind of screwed. Well, I might do 50 for 1.
I'm only down a bullet, but I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you on this one.
So that now you got 2 bullets back. You're out of the hand. You got all your bullets back. You're looking good, dude. Yeah. You're looking fantastic, dude. You're looking you know what I'm saying? When that rack is flush, dude, don't we feel better about life? I mean, just in general. Oh God, you should have crashed it to 90,
fucking
dude.
Knew it.
Brutal. Like this is. What are you doing? You're just gonna go to 90, right?
Oh yeah, I don't need anything.
Yeah, I give you a $1. See, this is when David tells you. See, I told you so, buddy. Should have pressed it, buddy. Should have, could have, would have.
David does that a lot. He tells you not to do something, and then it happens, and then he blames you.
Makes my life easy. I have 0 accountability. 3 craps, 3. That's accountable to only ever do what's right. Oh my God, it's another 6. Do you realize how much you could have had this pressed, dude? You would have already been at 180.
I'm just gonna press to the moon at this point.
Yeah. Well, now he's going for purple. because he's out. He's ahead of his rack is looking good. Don't you love it when you have a nice rack to go home to? I mean, at the crap table. 4 easy, 4 easy.
I don't want the money.
Yeah, see, Dennis is now going for purple. He's literally going to try and get to the purple, which is going to be tough. He's got to hit, purple's going to be a rough 5. That's another winner
36.
on the El Paso, going to 36. You see, David's going to, though, I would be picking up bullets here. I would let every number be, I still would let every number. But I'm
plus already. I'm positive.
Well, it's good to be positive.
I'm up.
A positive, B positive, C positive, 5, 5, out on the 5. Man, you just love the point of 5, dude.
I'm just locked in.
You and the 5 is just having like a little bit of a kumbaya experience. All right, here we go. Dennis still working the 5s. But yeah, he's up, so he's going for it. 4 easy. Wow, look at that, buddy.
I don't want the money.
Now we're going to go to 40.
It's fine. The 8 can stay where it is.
Yeah. 10. 10 easy.
40.
Oh, another one up to 40. Wow. See, see, this is where listen, because I'm doing the walkthrough. So David is, because I'm still, if I hit a 4 and 10 or a 5, 6 I'd press because that already paid me. You know what I mean? But these other numbers, but Dennis is going straight for purple, dude.
Yeah, and by the way, this is the strategy. It's power play. The decision where to collect is yours.
Is yours.
Right? So
yeah.
I'm playing, so this is where I would, and that's why he's telling you where he would collect.
Listen, if the wife is coming up behind you, you know what I'm saying, and maybe need a little collection, 8 easy 8. You can, because you know what you could do, dude. You could be like, hey, honey, this is for you. You know what I'm saying? Send her shopping or something. You know what I mean? Get not to say that, your wife's not a fireman or something, but I mean, you know what I mean? It's just like, well, because some wives aren't interested in shopping. They want to be, they're playing craps, dude. You know what I mean? Oh, that's another 5. We got a winner on a pass line.
86.
Now, see, he's going to 86. You see what he's doing? See what he's doing?
Yeah, 86.
I would have collected that one because I haven't collected on the 5 yet, and that's the third one.
No, you do you, boo-boo.
Yo, one's tall. It's a 12. It's a 12 craps. The coupon it's an 8. It's out on the 8 to skate, which is great because that's like, I don't know, the 9 and the 8 are at the same level. All right, here, let's let everybody see the greenies. Look at these. Look at these big fat bets.
Well, bending them forward doesn't make a difference because of where
the
camera is.
Really? Yeah, that's gonna drive me insane. I can't do that, buddy. I just can't do it. Let me just put the 10. Holy, see, he's not gonna collect it. I would be collecting that $80 all day long, but he's gonna go to 100.
I collected $20.
All right, listen, you do collect 20 whole dollars, dude. That's not even a whole cocktail at a lot of places now.
Hey, well now
Cocktails start at $25 at some casinos. $25. What the hell is that? Yo,
okay, we're at a $5 casino.
I mean, what's in a $25 cocktail? That's a 9. It's a
36.
Diener from Pastor Diener. Not even a leaner, but it's a meaner. Okay, look at that. Bam. All right, here we go. Looking for really the 10 at this point. If that 10 hits, dude, 5. Holy smokes, that's a blackie.
I'll collect.
Oh my God. Put something in the rack, young man. See? Sometimes you just have way too much hair. You know what I mean? I feel like people with too much hair tend to make, more erratic decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like, 8 easy. It's an 8 skate.
It's not really
it's
an
a
erratic
winner
decision.
on the pass line. Huh?
It's not really an erratic decision.
I
I learned this from
like
you.
You have a level of confidence that some of us without hair don't have. You know what I'm saying?
I learned this from you, and then I just followed it to the T.
That's it. You just followed it. Like, I know, and I'm at that age now where conservatism has kicked in a little bit more. 10 easy. It's a 10. Holy smokes! Do you realize what's going to happen if you hit this 10?
Collect.
This is quite the hand, dude. This is a Ronnie hand, dude. If for those of you that don't know, Ronnie is our dice coach who absolutely, without a doubt, 5-5.
Okay.
So you're going to go up to 200?
Yep.
All right. Watch this, dude. Watch this. So it's 6 change, but you would know this. Ronnie is just, he goes to Fremont, gets himself a free hat every morning. You know what I mean?
They give you free hats when you go for long shoots.
If you shoot X amount of things, it's like every time it needs like a free. Oh, that's a 4. That's a 4. Holy smokes! Is this kid on it or what? Everybody. Yeah. By the way, you owe me $2. You owe me $4. $2 for this one, and $2 for. I forgot to collect this big. Everyone out there is going, David, what's going on with you paying all that? There are some places, by the way, they pay true odds, no commission.
Really?
Yeah, they're 100%. There's the one in northern Illinois. 9, El Niner, and we're going up.
86.
Look at this. This is quite the roll, dude. Listen, this is a fantastic. This is, wow. You guys saw it here, and it's a 6. Holy smokes.
You know, 210, the good old
You're gonna
210.
Go to 210? Okay. Just
my,
like this.
my one caveat to this price specifically is a lot of dealers have not seen 210,
you're
so
gonna
make
have to
sure to
walk
know
them
the
through it.
payout.
Yeah, this is where you really need to know the numbers.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people ask me, you can't just push checks forward and then expect the dealers to have
And figure it out.
understanding. So this is again Yo 11. This is again why you practice on Crapsy and you download our power press sheets on the Nexus. 8 easy. Oh, did you see it roll off? Did you see it? Did you see it? That was a little risky. Okay, so you're going to go to 90 bucks.
Yep.
Okay, there's that. You see how that works out? You get $1 change. Look at you, buddy. We won't even add this up. We don't even care what's out here, dude. Just keep rolling. Just keep it real. 8 easy 8. It's a 5 trade 8 to skate, and here comes another $15. So we're gonna go here. Here, what I used to do is, oh God, did you see that? Does that look buttery on camera or no?
I think it's too quick sometimes.
Sometimes it's too quick.
Can't
That's
really
what
see
happens, dude. I hear that a lot, dude. Strangely, not always on a craps table. 6 easy, a 6. Holy smokes. Okay, $250 for 5. You got to collect this one, dude.
Can I go to 450?
Drop me $5, dude. Come on now.
450?
You know, because there's a lot of people out there in Craftsland that are like, Jesus, Maloney.
It's gonna be a 6. I'm
too
gonna be
young
so
and
pissed.
too hairy. I know.
So pissed.
So upset. 5. Thank God it's a 5. This pays $280. You want to take this to $500? Drop me $20. Since you can't control yourself. See, how many of us? Let's just comment below. How many would be collecting $280? You know, this bet is paid for itself.
But look at how much money.
I know you're doing fantastic, but here comes the purple, because now this is 500. Look at that, right to the purple, everybody. Wow, way to prove a system, sir. Thank you, Jesus. 5. Oh my God, he got there.
Give me that.
He's
That's mine.
collecting. That's yours.
So you guys collected 280. I collected a purple. So everyone needs to shut the hell up.
Wow. See that? Too much hair. Too much hair. That's the thing. I think it's too much hair. 4 easy. Holy smokes.
Take it 3.
Drop me a nickel. Drop me a nickel, buddy. He's going to $300. Okay, now, by the way, for Patreon today, because this will extend into Patreon, we'll show you the $10 version, which is fantastic. 3 craps. It's ace. Senior roll, though.
No, squeeze play I did better.
9-9 El Centro on the 9. You're gonna go to $200.
Yep. Ultimate squeeze play. I got to purple. I got to yellow on one of them.
Ooh, wow. Nice. All right, here we go. Well, you know, you're getting there, buddy. You are. We might have to get a fill on the main game. 6 easy. All right, so there's another 6, and you're pissed off.
Yeah, 450.
Okay. So here, let me show you guys how to do it, because some of you guys are dealers out there. So it's
you could take it from the top.
No. It's 245. So you do 250 for 5, right? The player gets 5, and then the bet goes to 450, and now we're getting paid in purples all day long.
Would have collected 5 1/4.
Yeah, a 5 1/4 for that one. Yeah, 4 easy. Oh my God, you got to collect that one, dude. That's 600. Here, give me 15 bucks. Give me 15. Give me $15, because everybody in there in Craftsland, come on now.
Yeah,
you're collecting purples, and now let it go to the yellows. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I'm not collecting until yellow anymore.
Now he's going for yellows.
No more collecting.
Now he's going for yellows, everybody. It's going to be a yellow and a 5. It's a fever. And all right, here's the thing, right? Do you want to go to 1250? Collect 1750?
Oh, wait, pause.
Pause.
Are we pretending it's a $500 table?
No. Let's go to 5,000. This is a $5,000 game.
Okay.
Let's show them what it looks like on a real table.
So what were my options? Sorry.
So one option is just to go to 10. You just suppress to go to 1,000 and collect 200 change. Or you throw me 50, and now we got 1250, which would pay 1750.
I would do usually 1750, but I'm going to do 1,000 only because for most people,
that's going to be enough.
I recommend most people do this because the dealer's going to get lost if you don't know the math and the dealer doesn't know the math.
Yeah, but 1250 is just 14 and 350. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You're a good dealer, but at a $5 table.
Oh God, I really appreciate it. 8 easy 8. Okay, so we're giving you 5.
Yep.
Going another
But
450.
I'm thinking about on a $5 table, those deals probably didn't get a lot of
I mean,
these type of bets.
it's not that hard to figure out.
I agree with you.
Right, but anyways, that's fine. Just hit another 5. Get that yellow. Let's just bam. It's a 9. It's a 9er for the Reiner. Okay, I need $20. And then look at that. Look at that. Now, if you're a dealer, don't do these kinds of convert. David knows the math, but you got to cut it out in the cum. Let everybody see what you got going on. 9. Holy smokes. Now, don't forget,
1,000.
our new Craps Dealer course has been released on the Nexus for players.
It has, actually.
And we're coming with our CG version, which is essentially the same version, but it's been released on CQ Nexus, the entire Craps Dealer course. 7 out, everybody. That would be the 7 out.
Not even upset.
No, you can't possibly be upset. But hold on a second. Now, okay, Dennis, close your eyes. You don't want to see how much
Dude, I could watch it because I wouldn't have won it if I didn't have it there.
That's true, that's true. But let's show everybody what he's got out here. Holy smokes. He's got $2,000, $3,000, $3,200, $3,300 up on the board. All right, well, I think that's a very successful outing, dude. I think that is. Well, by the way, he wouldn't have that money if it wasn't for, that's the buy. If he wouldn't have that money if it wasn't for this money. I mean, we've already shown that. Okay, and now we're gonna, after we show everybody what Dennis gets here, we're gonna be moving to Patreon to the $10 version. All right, so here's this. Holy crap! I think this is a full, damn near a full stack. So let's do this. There's 500. So there's your buy in there, because this is the easy stuff. So you win 2,000, 2116 plus 2116 on one roll.
Yeah. I was at Jerry's playing
Jerry's
squeeze
Nugget.
play.
Bring a knife.
Playing squeeze play. But for anyone who doesn't know, squeeze play translates straight into triple lux right after the first 2 steps.
Yeah, once you're out, you go right to triple lux.
And, you know.
So that's what he does.
That's what I do, right? And I play true triple lux rules, every new color. And what ended up happening is I ended up with 300 on the 4, 300 on the 8, 300 on the 10. By the way, 300 is max at this table.
Really? No more 500s? Just 300, so 200?
At Jerry's is always
250
been
and 3? Wow.
Yeah, it's always been 300. So, I mean, I hit the 10, and I was looking good. I walked 2,500 up that day.
25, but that's fantastic, yeah.
And the reason is this is what I tell people. Like, if I didn't leave it, I would have walked away with less.
We could show you that if you don't have that money out there, you don't have it in the rack. Now, there's a few opportune times you could have collected if you knew that the 7 was coming, but come on, that's
no one knows.
You gotta if you're that psychic, you should play roulette.
The only thing only thing you could do is manage your rack.
Yeah.
Make sure if you're down, then that makes sense to collect a little more. But other than that,
like you did, you got out. You took a few collections.
Yeah.
Now, not everybody has to play that aggressive. Obviously, there's different various levels. I let the bets pay for themselves until I'm really up, and then by that time, the person's going to roll for 40 minutes, and if they do, you can win $100,000. I mean, quite literally. No one has won more money. The most money I've ever seen win on this game using this exact system. This is where I learned it from. Hawaiian guy, 1991 or the beginning of 1992, $240,000 from a $500 buy and $3,000 limit game. Yeah.
This is the truest golden banana. The reason why is because every other system we've ever made that we like translates into triple lux for a reason.
Right. Yeah, so like, I mean, again, like, so on the Nexus, power presses, Crapsy, learn the numbers. It's a great way to play. Obviously, if you're coming to the casino with $500, you need to stay a little longer. This is not for you necessarily, but if you're looking for straight aggression, you want to maximize the win, try it out. Especially for those of you who, this is where we have the budget tiers. If you have $1,500 to spend at the casino, try your first 500 doing this. You see what I mean? Yeah. And then move to something else. You could always transition to work something else. But yeah, this is gold. By the way, these are heavy, dude. You could hurt somebody with these. Someone comes. We'll see you guys on the other side of Patreon.
$10 table next.
Yeah. Bye.